Namaste and pranams to all respected elders, dear brothers and sisters. Welcome to Being Heartful Every Day. This week, after having undertaken a journey of gratitude in the last week, we are discovering together, reminding ourselves, reiterating for ourselves the purpose of life. I am reminded once again of that beautiful visual of the caterpillar going into a cocoon before it emerges as a beautiful butterfly with its glorious colors. Before we undertake the next 365-day journey of being heartful every day in its second version, we have taken this pause first to express our wholehearted gratitude to the hierarchy of masters for accompanying us, holding us for 365 days. And now, this week, we are reminding ourselves, discovering, reiterating what the purpose of our life is. I would like to mention here a profound statement that was made by Revered Babuji Maharaj. He invited us to take this journey with scientific thought and a scientific approach. And that is what we are looking to this week and the next 52 weeks hereafter. The philosophy, the approach, the thought is godly, and that is what he means by scientific thought. Whatever we discover, whatever we explore is of the divine. And yet our approach is scientific. That is, we are the experimenters, we are the experiment, and we will together discover the outcome of the experiment. So we will view every theme, every topic, every quality, every aspect of our spiritual and material lives, trying to approach it from various perspectives, to take a full and rounded view of the philosophy rather than a myopic, short-sighted, single-angle view. Perhaps how we view our spiritual and material lives as an integrated existence may be merely one dimension of what it truly is. So, how does this integrated spiritual and material life look in a practitioner's path if we are not to pursue only the spiritual side of existence or go deep into the material side of existence, neglecting our spiritual life? If both these approaches are not what they ought to be, so how then can we integrate both aspects? We talked about two ends of a stick, a wonderful talk by Revered Chariji. We invite all of you to explore that talk. We will explore the purpose of life today. Let us take up the dimension of our responses to our life situations, whether in our own lives or those of our loved ones, when, unfortunately, sickness or ill health happens to enter the life. How do we approach this at times shattering happening in our lives? what would be the perspective that a practitioner who has surrendered to the divine presence within the heart would take? It is at such times when either we or our loved ones are going through challenging times, difficult situations with respect to health, that we may feel disoriented. We may feel, what is the purpose of all of this? Why is this happening to me? Why does this have to happen to my loved one? Those are opportunities given by the divine to view the purpose of life once again, revisit the true purpose of this incarnation. If, even for a brief time, we are able to go into this space within our heart and take a clear look at the purpose of life as our masters guide us, it becomes that sacred refuge that revered Babuji often mentions, where we feel soothed, where we feel at peace, because the true meaning of what is happening is revealed to us in the inner recesses of our heart. And it helps us deal with the situation. It helps us become a true support to our loved ones who may be going through that difficult situation. And is that not the heartfulness way expressed in our day to day life? It is. And being heartful every day is all about manifesting the inner transformation that has occurred within us because of our practice, because of our being on this wonderful path that is blessed by our guides. So let us today, as we begin this session, start with a small prayer within our own hearts, a personal prayer, where we offer ourselves with open hearts, with open minds, willing and praying that this profound understanding of the purpose of life in such challenging situations of health may be granted to us. And may this wisdom express itself from this day on. Let us together take a look at the next heartful suggestion that we have, the heartful activity for this week. Let us try to observe. May we please look at the next slide? Let us try and observe ourselves. When things are going well, and on the other hand, when there are difficulties in life, in both situations, what is my view or perspective on these things? Let us observe ourselves to see how deeply the happenings affect me. Am I able to view things in their transient nature? Which means, am I at that point of time being able to be aware at some level that this is temporary and that too shall pass? Am I able to remain in that awareness and state for longer and longer periods of time compared to how I might have been perhaps a year ago to now, that will show me the way I have come. Let us make notes in our journal, and let us also offer a prayer that may my awareness of the transient nature of whatever I am going through become more and more profound. So, for today, let us take up this suggested activity. And now let us prepare ourselves for point B cleaning. Closing our eyes, let us relax ourselves and begin with a small intention that at the end of this cleaning, the point B would be light, pure, and simple, and the glow of the Atman would be the state I am in. We now make a clear intention with a firm will, fixing my attention on point B. All the heaviness and impurities are going out of point B from the front of the body. If it helps, we can visualize this process. All the heaviness and impurities are leaving point B from the front of the body. As this process goes on, the glow of the soul begins to appear from behind. We feel it happening. Point B becoming lighter and lighter. This point B becomes lighter and lighter. The glow of the Atman appears from behind. It is now prepare ourselves to receive as vibrations in our heart the inspiration from beloved Babuji Maharaj. We connect to the source of love deep within the heart. In the heart and in every pore of our being, we bring ourselves to a state of humble gratitude, of joyful receptiveness, of welcome. Whispers from the brighter world, beloved Master, revered Babuji Maharaj. Wednesday, September 20th, 2000, 10:30 a.m. Here Babuji addresses Roger and Nicole. Value this meeting at its true worth. While going through your tests, you benefit from considerable protections. The purpose of life is not the pursuit of pleasure and the satisfaction of all your desires. The true purpose is noble, very far from material possessions and the satisfaction of one's ego. During this period, when you have to face up to sickness, remember that the earth is not your abode. You are passing by here below, and it is never too late to become aware of the reality of an incarnation and its usefulness for your evolution. Open your heart to the true joys, those of being surrounded by loved ones without neglecting the aspirations of your soul. Think that this one will carry on its road once your earthly path is over. Make sure that it takes its letters patent of nobility. You will act for the most beautiful cause ever. and you will not regret it. Be blessed for appreciating and loving our daughter, Babuji Maharaj. Heartfelt gratitude for our beloved Babuji. He holds our hand, shows us the way, never leaving our side for even a moment. Just allow the essence of this whisper to settle and absorb within us. We connect to the source of divine light within the heart. O Master, thou art the real goal of human life. We are yet but slaves of wishes, putting bar to our advancement. Thou art the only God and power to bring us up to that stage. As we sit in the presence of our beloved Master within the heart, in a state of humility, with our heads bowed at His divine presence, let us meditate together. Just become aware of the condition within the heart. We become aware of how we feel at all levels: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. We enliven the condition. We feel this condition in every pore of our being. And feel gratitude flow. We are grateful for this beautiful condition bestowed upon us. With every cell of our body, every nerve and fiber of our being, subtle bodies are soaking in the condition. Thinking, intellect, emotions, all the spaces deeply absorbed in the condition. We feel the condition expand as every pore of our being radiates the condition. Everything surrounding us is now absorbed in the condition. We are now dissolving into the condition. Only the condition remains. Just carry on this meditative state throughout the day. by connecting again and again to this feeling, remembering it, intensifying the state, deepening the state of absorption in the condition. Each time we transition from one activity to the next, we connect to this condition once again. We make a short prayer, a prayerful intention. Make correct thinking and right understanding in every aspect of our day to day. Be the stronghold, the foundation for our day. May we remain holding the hand of our beloved guide like a little child, holding on to the hand of the Father, safe, secure, loved, and cared for. Let us now take a couple of minutes to note down in our diaries condition that we feel within, any inspiration or guidance we feel we may have received. Stake out moments during the day where we can find time to sit with eyes closed, contemplating upon the purpose of life, becoming consciously aware of our thoughts and subconscious reactions, being in the pause, that space that lies between the stimulus and the response, and being in that space more and more. Let us try to complete our heartfulness cleaning before we gather again to read and to do the universal prayer together. We wish all our brothers and sisters a wonderful day ahead. Namaste.